Oh, wow.
So, you know, he's going to be fine. But for now, you know, he's got issues with past family members, and he's got this woman in his life, and he's just in a
what
like
did she
limbo.
do? What did she do? Just walk back and forth to other men? Because that's what she did when she was with them before. She had like 6 boyfriends.
Well, and it's not even, I mean, they're literally lined up. It's not even a fact of walking in and out. She's always there. She makes sure that she does enough to control him. So she never lets go of that, and he does. He just worships the ground she walks on, because she is, or portrays herself to be very nurturing, very strong, very mothering, and almost like she pretends to give them just enough freedom, which makes them want her more.
But you see that splitting up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because he's going to start looking at her future, or at his future, and start gaining his control back. And really just kind of, it's going to be a talking to God. It come to Jesus meeting, kind of. He'll get back to it. He's just in a dark place right now.
Well, I'm glad he called me, though, and I appreciate you doing this for me. And you do see him contacting me, though, pretty soon again?
Yeah, you guys are you're definitely going to talk again. I think like the middle of next week. But he's going to go, you know, the next 2 weeks, again, he's going to go back and forth from emotion to anger, from sobriety to not, you know, that kind of thing. He's just in limbo right now.
One thing he said to me on the phone, which really puzzled me, is why did you wait after all this time and call me now? Why now? Because he knows he's going through a crisis. And I felt it. You know, when you're spiritually connected to somebody, you feel it.
Right.
And I felt it, and I told him I had dreams about him, and I'm very worried about him. And it kind of scared him in a way, but he knows I'm psychic.
Well, yeah, and not only that, I mean, it made him feel better to know that you guys still had that connection, and he is being extremely scatterbrained right now.
You're telling me? It was like he was inadequate. I got good news, though, and I hope this is true. He can actually get his job back over here where we live. They want him back, but I don't want to tell him that because I don't want to get in his business, but I know his really good friend Todd, who's the manager of that company, because he got laid off. A lot of people got laid off, if you remember.
Uh-huh.
And now they're hiring people back. Do you see him trying to get his job back here? Because it would change his whole world.
You know, let's see. Yeah, because he's got a lot of, he's just self-pitying right now. When he thinks about it. Let's see. Yeah, I think if somebody were to actually mention it to him, he would do it. But they would have to actually, if they told him, it's almost like they would have to hold his hand to bring him out of it.
Well, I just feel he's in a ruckus state right now, and I feel depression around him strongly. I mean, he's just sitting in this, I just feel he's sitting in this room, in a dark room, drinking.
Yeah, and he's going to, it's like I said, in the next couple of weeks, he's going to go back and forth with that.
What did she do? She just leave him for a couple of weeks to go to her other guy? Because that's what I feel.
Yeah, but she constantly stays in contact. I mean, again, like I said, she does just enough to keep them coming back, and she gives them just enough freedom to really make them crazy about her. So,
and this is my last question before I hang up. This is the really sad part about this whole situation. She has got him trapped. She told him she had a baby by him, which
I remember that. I was going to ask you about that.
The kid's not even his.
Right.
And she knows this, and I think that's what the latch is about. That's why.
Sure. It's going to take him a lot to get out of there. It would take him a lot. That's why I'm saying if you guys were to tell him he could have his job back, somebody would literally have to go to him and hold his hand and bring him back.
Well, I think his family knows about this because when he told me on the phone my family's behind this, his family knows what's going on, and they're disgusted with it because they know what this woman's doing to him. I pray to God about it and just hope he gets out of this situation before it's too late.
Absolutely, and let God, let God take care of it, because he will. And I really feel like he'll snap out of it. He's just got a few more weeks of self-loathing to do.
It's like, in a way, it's like he's being, what do they call that? It's like, not like he's possessed, but it's like he's being controlled. Like he's got a spell on him or something. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, nobody in their right mind would sit there and wait for somebody and say, okay, we're married. You can stay at your guy's house for a month or so while I'm sitting here waiting for you and giving you all the money.
Right, exactly.
It's just disgusting. I'm just praying to God that he sees the light and sees what this woman is doing to him.
Exactly, and definitely pray that he sees, that he sees the truth in his world.
Well, it's a good thing that he called me, though. That shows that he's trying to reach out to me.
Definitely.
I'll keep in contact and let you know what's going on. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you, honey. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's what we got to do. And remember, when you pray for people, sometimes, if it's for healing, be specific. Please be specific. But if it's because of a situation or something like that, then just be a little bit more general. That way you're not stepping on anybody's toes, or you're not stepping on that person's journey. And that's why I tell you, don't get caught up in other people's drama, and know that there's a line of helping and too much involvement, because, some people did pick this journey, and they're just here to suck you into theirs. So be careful, and we pray for people, just, pray for them to be protected, pray for supernatural understanding of them or for them. Because sometimes I've seen some people pray and it went a little bit into witchcraft, let me tell you, because it ended up being what they wanted them to do, and definitely not what that person wanted. So be careful when you pray, people.